When we're young, we are ignorant. We think we know all there is to life and shun the advice of others. But one day, we have our awakening. We realize we didn't have it all figured out after all. Some of us are lucky enough to have this awakening when we're still young. We have time to make changes and live life to the fullest. For others, we don't have this awakening until we are old and gray. By then, it's too late to make any meaningful changes to your life. While it's natural to feel some regret at times in your life, it's up to us to live our best life possible and limit regrets. And by taking action now, you can limit the regrets you have in the future. Welcome back to Capture World. I'm Mr. Hussain, and in today's video, I'd like to tell you about 7 choices you will regret in 10 years if you don't take any action now. You might not think these are big issues in the moment, but they will define the rest of your life. The sooner you change, the sooner you can start living life and not watch it pass you by. And don't forget to subscribe the channel for new videos every week. Let's get it started. Number 1. Faking who you are. In our teenage years, we realize the power of peer pressure. Some of us are able to deal with it, others give in. Eventually, most of us figure it out and become our own person, but there are times when we pretend to be someone we are not. Over the years, as we play this game, we lose more and more of our true self. Then one day you wake up and realize you have been living a lie and not really living at all. Don't try to impress others or pretend to be someone you are not. Be happy with who you are and live your life on your terms. Number 2. Staying in bad relationships. This is most people's biggest regret and is one almost everyone has experience in. We stick with the wrong person because the good times are great, even though they are few and far between. Or we see the shimmer of good in them and try to stick out until they find it themselves. Worse yet, we stick around because we don't think we deserve anyone better. If you're making this mistake today, you need to accept reality and move on. It isn't easy to say goodbye to someone you care about, but you will regret sticking with them someday soon. One day you will wake up and wonder where your life went. You will think about all the people you could have met and the memories you could have made. Always remember you're worthy of an amazing relationship. Don't settle. Number 3. Avoiding change. We are creatures of habit. We love our routines. It's only natural then that we don't like change. But some of us take avoiding change too far. We refuse to change anything. If you're unhappy with how your life is going right now, you need to make a change. Otherwise, in 10 years, you will still be the same old you and everything else in your life will be the same too. So take the first step now. Figure out one area in your life you're unhappy and make a change. This doesn't have to be drastic as quitting your job, but instead figure out what you want to do and create a plan for how to get there. Number 4. Being lazy. It's easy to be lazy these days. With technology, we can sit on the couch all day and watch TV and movies. We can even have our food delivered to us, but this is extreme laziness. And by not taking action in life, you're going down a slippery slope. Before you know it, 10 years will have passed and all those goals and dreams you had will be distant memories. You don't want that for yourself. Start to take action now. The first step is the hardest, but once you take it, things become easier. Don't sit there and let life pass you by because you ain't in the mood to do something. Number 5. Ignoring your finances. Your finances play a huge role in your success and happiness in life. Sadly, many of us are horrible with money. But just because you're bad with money now doesn't mean you will be forever. Take some time to learn the basics and apply them. If you can simply learn to start saving something every month and live within your means, you're on the right track. Number 6. Ignoring your health. This regret is tough because of how the human body works. We can do all sorts of unhealthy things when we are young that don't catch up to us until we are older. But as we age, not only do our bodies slow down, but the poor choices we made in our younger years catch up. So make the choice today to start taking care of your health. Get a physical exam with blood work so you know where you stand. If you are old enough, get the other tests your doctor recommends. Then change your habits. Start eating better and exercising. You don't have to completely change your life. Just take small steps, drink more water, and go for a 20-minute walk 3 times a week. As you get accustomed to this, you can make a few more changes. Number 7. Not creating your own life. The hardest part of life is figuring out who you are. Growing up, we have dreams, but because we don't know who we are, we allow others' dreams to guide us. For some, this turns out okay. For others, it's a recipe for disaster. You find yourself in a career you hate, and you don't know the person looking back at you in the mirror. At some point, you need to live your own life and be your own person. I'll admit this isn't easy, but the reward is priceless when you figure it out. Your life is all about the choices you make. Every choice, every day has a consequence. Some consequences you see immediately, others ain't realized for years. In 10 years, where will you be? Will you be a better person overall or the same person as today? Make sure you don't make choices you will regret. These are the ones that will have you wake up in 10 years wondering how you got here. You only have one shot in life, so make the choices that will make it meaningful. Alright friends, that brings us to the end of today's video on 7 choices you will regret in 10 years. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please stay connected for new videos every week. And before you go, don't forget to show us the love by liking, subscribing and ringing that bell to stay updated on all future videos. If you find this helpful, please share the content in your social media to help your friends as well. I'll catch you right here next time for more facts. Stay with Capture World, capture anything, anywhere.